bronze razor.
Okay, here goes nothing.
If you watch Rhett and Link, you might have seen the video they did called I Am a Thoughtful Guy. It's a great music video, it's hilarious, but one of the things that he asks is, I wonder who was the first guy who ever shaved, and I wonder how long it was until the second guy caved. Well, you can shave actually in the Stone Age, clearing the cave. You just have to get a perfect flint flake, and then, I mean, you can kind of sort of shave with it. Will Ward has actually demonstrated this. He shaved his face using a piece of obsidian, and watching it is just crazy. In the Bronze Age, they would have used something like this. This is a Bronze Age razor, and shaving in the Bronze Age is actually relatively common. Alexander the Great's army, he would have them all shave their beards before battle. And that does two things. One, it's a psychological advantage. I mean, you're facing a bunch of people who are in uniform as far as the faces go, and they're all baby-faced, which is a little bit weird. And for a second thing, it's tactically useful because it's one less thing to grab onto. You can't grab someone by their face hair. But this is something that I really want to try. I think I'm going to go home and I'm going to make one of these. I'm going to give it a go.
For this project, we teamed up with our friend Nate from the internet, who among many, many other talents is an accomplished knife maker.
This should be bronze razor. Nice.
That's probably full. There's not much in there.
After casting the blank, we went to Nate's workshop, where he taught us the basics of taking a raw piece of metal and turning it into a blade that can shave hair.
Rehone, just in case.
Using that blade as a honing steel.
Yeah, it's just a nice, really hard steel, and compared to the bronze, it's very hard.
Wow.
Not bad, Joseph. Not bad for a bronze blade.
Go.
That is so incredibly satisfying. There's hope. Oh my gosh. What the heck? That's incredible. Gosh, how do you get it that polished?
A lot of time in that buffing wheel.
That's crazy. So, this is the razor, and this is my bathroom. And I'm going to try shaving with this. As hot as it can go. And usually I shave in the shower, and I do it blind. But today, straight razor. Today is a day to see what I'm doing. I still need to shave, so I'm going to use my safety razor, but takeaways, things I've learned. The experience has been fascinating and really cool, but the art of sharpening is not learned in a day. I may revisit this. Here we have a cheek test to see if you can tell a difference. We've got a side that I shaved partially. I'm not really going to play around here with the neck. I'm not going to do it. And then over here we've got the side I haven't shaved. There's a little more cheek hair right there. I can certainly feel a difference. I'm not sure how much you'll be able to see on camera. The experience feels an awful lot like when I'm shaving with an old blade on my safety razor. The kind that's not sharp. I mean, sharp enough to remove hair, but stops being comfortable. That's about the level of sharp I've gotten this thing to. How to kill a mustache. Very carefully. It's crazy. This thing is scary sharp. It's scary thin sharp. It's got an edge that I have repeatedly worked on with this stroke of leather belt. Very carefully trying to remove any burr so I get a nice smooth blade. And it's gotten it to the point where I can remove some hair, obviously. But razor sharp remains just outside my grasp. Nate, I'm going to have to come and learn a few things from you yet again. Can you hear it scraping the hair off? Okay, I think my goal now is to get one patch of skin baby smooth.
Oh, eee.
Yeah, that section's a little sharper. People are smart now. Learning about... People did this in the Bronze Age.
That's insane.
This is not something anyone would have done by accident. If you get a knife this sharp, it's no longer useful for chopping vegetables. I've managed to not cut myself this time, which I think is a plus, and I have a patch with less hair on it, although it's not baby smooth. So I just finished shaving properly with my safety razor, and I love this thing. I've previously made a video about how this thing is an example of appropriate technology, one that is kind of peak razor. This thing is convenient, it is a clean shave, it's cheap, it's way, way cheaper than all the dollar shave clubs. And it's an example of an old technology that still works really well. I like exploring the older stuff just to gain appreciation and understanding, and occasionally to find outstanding gems of things that still work. But this one has given me more thoughts about the social impact of shaving. Like, what kind of Japanese level dedication to your craft makes you able to produce razor blades, and then to take those razor blades and make them a default setting in your culture, that this is just what you do, everybody just shaves all surfaces. That is amazing. And now that I've tried it, I have an appreciation for some of the technical challenges involved. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe below. We look forward to seeing you next time. This is interesting. The ancient Egyptians made a habit of shaving all body hair whenever you were a member of the priestly class. I think it was actually a pretty common thing for people to shave their heads as well, which I'm struggling to imagine. And then the Celts.
Go.
Alexander the Great famously had his... Whoa. Should we?
G.I. Jane!
I'm going to reveal the Avatar arrow that's been hiding under my hairline this whole time.
Dude, don't do it. You'll scalp yourself. Oh my word. It's working.
Can you see it?
I think you need to sharpen it.
I have sharpened it several times. If I get 1 million subs from this video, I will totally shave my head with a bronze razor. You have that in writing. Yeah, no. This thing needs sharpened.